Put a bale out back here for the girls so that we can have the freestall clear for if we want to clean it out tomorrow. Welcome back, guys, by the way. There's the bowl. Hi, Brownie Bean. How are you, baby? Good water? Just got all the ice out of the tank, so she's enjoying a drink of some fresh, clean water, huh? So Brent's gonna push that down just so it's ready to clean out tomorrow morning when we get done milking. Since our December was so cold, this is the first opportunity that we're getting to actually clean out the freestall all winter long. So I'm really glad that it's at least warm enough to do that now, because that'll help out a lot keeping it clean throughout the rest of January and February in case those months turn out to be cold too. Now we do have to feed the girls, because as you can probably tell, they're ready for it. He's got one side done, one side left to do. He looks so much bigger in here when it's dark. Good morning, guys. It's the next day. We just had the cattle dealer come for 3 calves. We got them all loaded up. We thought about shipping a cow, but we didn't have time today. So we're going to clean out the freestall right now. By the way, if you're new to these videos, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoy them and join us for more. I'm Taylor, and I work on a dairy farm in central Maine with my boss, Brent. It's just him and I. We milk 70 cows. We have around 25 to 30 replacement heifers, including calves and everything. So we're very busy. And if you enjoy watching videos like that, don't forget to subscribe. I'm definitely gonna need that heater. It's only 20 degrees today, but with the wind chill, I think it's like in the single digits. So it's pretty cool. We already had the Kubota running for quite a while this morning, so that's why I didn't warm it up. Always takes a while for the steering to warm up. Makes a weird noise. get out and adjust things, I'll try, but it's been wild. So this has nothing to do with my back, by the way, but Friday started out as a beautiful day, and then as the day went on, it was supposed to rain. Well, it was supposed to start at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock came around, still a beautiful day. Then 4 o'clock came around, and it just all of a sudden started downpouring. It was horrible. It was around 35, 40 degrees, so it was warm enough so things weren't freezing, but it was pouring. We actually lost power just as soon as I was leaving work. I had shut all the barn lights off except one, and I was just getting ready to leave, and the power went out and all the fans went off in the barn, which, if you know anything about tie stall barns, that is very dangerous. If a tie stall barn gets too warm, the cows can get pneumonia, and it's just something you want to avoid at all costs. Brent is already out here, by the way, with the skid steer. He went around so he didn't get all the cows wound up in the barn, because we're not letting him out until tomorrow. Anyway, so the power went out. Brent came back down because he'd already gone inside for the night. And we started the generator that we tested, mind you, because we wanted to make sure that it was working for this batch of storms that we were going to get. We had let it run for like 10 minutes and it was fine. Well, we started it, had to fuel the Kubota up because we were not prepared for this one at all, because they didn't really talk this one up to be much, but naturally when that happens, it usually is the bad one. So we got the Kubota fueled up, hooked it up to the generator, started things going, worked perfectly. We let it run for like 4 or 5 minutes, and then I left. I hadn't gotten more than a mile down the road, and Brent called me and said that the generator was browning out. So I came back, we unhooked everything, and we hooked up our other generator. And this whole thing took about an hour. And then by the time we finally got the good generator hooked up and I left again, the power came back on, like, I guess not 30 minutes after I left. So that was an interesting night, and that's actually the generator that we've had trouble with before. So we are ditching it. We are sick and tired of that generator. We have another one anyway, so we're just gonna use that one and sell the other one for parts, or if somebody wants to mess with it, they can, but we're not doing that anymore. Giving me hand signals that I don't understand. So anyway, 2 days after that, the weather was still pretty nasty this whole time. Not horrible, but it was just cloudy and raining a little bit. It was warmer, so that was fine, but it was really, really icy. Well, this ties into my backstory. So I had parked my truck kind of uphill, and I didn't really think much about it. I just got out of work, and it was nighttime, so I was tired anyway, so I parked and I jumped out of my truck, and just like my feet went right out from underneath me and I landed right on my back. But I did hit my head and my shoulder on my truck because my truck door was still open. So I hit it like on just below where the seat is. I hit like that metal part. That hurt. I didn't really notice that it hurt my back or anything. I mean, I knew I was gonna be sore the next day, which would be today. So today I was fine. I woke up and I was like, wow, I mean, my shoulder and my head were a little sore, but other than that, I was okay. This morning, I was carrying around 5-gallon pails of cornmeal, so I was just lifting them into the cart like I always do, and I went to lift one, and it was just like somebody, I don't even know how to describe it, like, pulled your back? I don't know. It just, like, I almost fell down because it hurt so bad. So I'm just gonna drop this on the inside of the pit a little bit, because we actually haven't put the door in yet. So I'm gonna make like a berm, I'll show you guys, like across here of manure. I almost said shit, but I just did, so I guess that's fine. I'm gonna make a little berm just kind of to hold some stuff back, and then we're gonna put the door in probably next week sometime. I think it's cool down next week, so we'll probably put the door in then. really sure. Seems like it. He's loading it pretty heavy. Might be trying to get the last of it. Okay, that's it. Over here because I don't think the milk truck has come. Oh yeah, maybe it has. I don't know. I don't think the milk truck has come yet, so get out of the way. He just stole my tractor. Just kidding. He's going to get a couple of bales for tonight. I set some cameras up so you guys could see that. Now I'm going to start my truck because I want it to be warm on the way home.
Okay. 4 bales for tonight and tomorrow morning. All 2 at a time, but this bucket is 100 inches, so it'll easily haul 2. You can snatch them up. It's kind of tricky to snatch them up, especially in the snow. We'll get a couple seconds out first. Second and 2 first, and alternate back and forth between them. Just don't have the amount of feed to pound it right to them. Nobody does around here. There's no feed to be bought. There's a lot of some farming going out because of lack of feed. So luckily we're not feeding 1,000 cows. And they go out in the summer, so they're on pasture. Saves during the summer. land to make a lot of it. It's not like corn silage. You just don't you get a lot of tonnage on corn silage, but corn silage is an expensive crop. By the time you buy your corn seed, have it sprayed, harvest it. The thing about balers, everything is done basically on an island, wrapping. We just like it. Just wish we had more of it.
Well, hello guys. I was just editing this video and realized that I never finished it. So after Brent went and got the bales, we didn't do anything. I went home because you guys saw me starting my truck. I went home and then came back for milking, and that was it. And now it is after milking again, and I'm just sitting down relaxing my back, and which feels a little bit better, and having some dessert. I have cookies in my hand. I don't know if you can see that. Surprise, surprise, I have food. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like and comment down below. Keep it real, keep farming, and I'll hope you join us in the next one. Bye guys. Oh, I can set my cookies down. Hold on. Okay, bye guys.